Obviously that I am a transgender woman. So as I'm here, I have the chance, I have the tools, I have the knowledge about how to fight with the patriarchy and also how to amend the law to be more fair to women and other LGBT communities.
Thitthapa is among many transgender women who have been discriminated against for her chosen identity. Such unfair treatment from society, which does not yet provide equality for the LGBT community, has inspired her to become a lawyer. Thitthapa decided to join the Lawyers for Women Rights Network in the hope of helping other women, particularly in the LGBT community, to fight for the rights they deserve and, most importantly, to tackle the patriarchal beliefs which are oppressing those people.
As a transgender lawyer, I think I would create the awareness first to educate them the right knowledge. When they get the right knowledge, and they will see the people surrounding them that they get the unfairness, or themselves have to give the empathy to each other and help each other to speak up for themselves, and also come out to call for their own right.
Apart from ensuring access to justice for women and the LGBT community, Busiapha Sisongpong, who is behind the project, explains that it also aims to promote a survivor-centered approach and provide emotional support for the victims.
In law school, we don't usually talk about the trauma, the mental health understanding, how difficult for gender-based violence survivors to speak up and how difficult for them to go through the victim-blaming justice system. So we want to start the conversation and engage people who want to be a pro bono lawyer and also want to become a gender-based violence advocate.
Other lawyers who joined the movement also feel the need to tackle violence and the systemic oppression of women and other genders. They also believe that female lawyers play a huge role in ensuring justice and fair treatment for these people.
So I believe that as a lawyer, we are in the position to impact policymakers and leaders, and of course, I myself believe that we are capable of seeking the justice for the victims and eliminating sexual gender-based violence.
I think being part of this journey, it's very hard for me because it means that I'm not fighting for the right for women alone, but we have friends to fight together. But right now, the next generation of people say that gender-based violence is a very important issue, and they come with us to campaign and to raise the awareness among people. That's very hopeful.
I think this organization, this association is extra ambitious for helping people who are suffer from patriarchy. We should give them hand, we should give them assistance to alleviate their pain and also to educate people in society to get aware of how we perceive about LGBT community and the women's rights as well. So we have to change our mindset.
Having up to 75 young lawyers in the network, Busiapha feels much more empowered than before, seeing more people joining the movement to denormalize violence and fight prejudice against women and the LGBT community. She is also glad to see that such topics are being discussed more often.
Of course, I feel so empowered. Now I have friends, I have colleagues who are willing to join the same road. It's kind of make you feel like, oh, that's actually hope, because sometimes you cannot just work alone, and that sometimes feeling isolated in this kind of work because not many people in legal field understand the gender perspective, doesn't understand the systemic oppression. But now we have someone who kind of see us and then willing to kind of, okay, let's see the challenge and then trying to combat the violence together.